The reason you're watching this video is because you want to understand the sort of scope there is for US CMA, not just in India, but also globally. I think in this video, we will focus on the scope of US CMA in India. And then if you all want, leave a comment below and we'll also talk about the scope of US CMA globally. Before we get started, I'd like to quickly introduce myself. I'm Rushil. I'm a part of the academics team at Zell Education. I've been with Zell for the last 3 years where, of course, we've trained students actively for courses like ACCA, CMA, CFA, CPA, IFRS, FRM, and other courses as well. So if you'd like to get in touch with us, the number is on your screen and in the description box below. With that being said, I always like to do this where I first explain what it is that you will learn in the course. Rather than jumping into a course just for the job aspect of it or just for the money that you'll earn after the course, or deciding a course by the fee structure of the course, there's sort of not the right ways to look at a course. So I'd like to talk to you all about what it is that you will learn. And then if you find that part engaging, then you should stick around, enroll for the course, and then obviously look at the job opportunities out there. So management accountants are essentially the backbone of the management of an organization. Financial accounting and management accounting, they are two completely different things. Financial accounting are all from a perspective of, preparing your income statement or P&L, preparing your balance sheet, preparing your cash flow statement. They're essentially done for the purpose of reporting and they're relevant to internal and external stakeholders. So financial accounting is very, very rule-based. Management accounting, on the other hand, is usually done for internal decision-making purposes. So costing is usually done for internal purposes where you try to decide how you want to price your product and decisions of that sort. They are done for the perspective of determining what would be the ideal cost. They are done from a perspective basically improving your margins and so on and so forth. So there are certain frameworks in management accounting that you need to understand, but it is not as rule-based as financial accounting. So with that being said, obviously management accountants, given that they are internal to an organization, they produce work that is internal to an organization. They work with the management of the organization because management of an organization usually makes the calls on these decisions, strategic decisions. So US CMA is split into two parts, part 1, part 2. Part 1, you essentially learn various aspects of costing and planning, budgeting, and these topics. Part 2 is more towards finance. So you learn the topics of corporate finance, you learn financial statement analysis, which consists of ratios, you learn capital budgeting and these sorts of concepts in part 2. You can complete your CMA in 6 to 9 months, provided you put in enough time and you're dedicated towards completing your course and you study on a regular basis. Now, coming to the scope part of it, what are the job opportunities out there for students? Well, first of all, you can get into almost every industry that you want to because, again, every organization would need a management accountant to make certain decisions internally. With that being said, some of the more popular roles that students after CMA get into are in management consulting. And when I say these jobs, assume that they're all at entry level unless you have prior work experience. Students usually get into management consulting. They get roles as financial analysts, business analysts, CFO advisory, and roles of this nature where you're doing a lot of groundwork, a lot of research work, and a lot of data-related work for better decision-making for an organization. Starting packages are anywhere between 5 to 7 lakhs, but of course, these can significantly rise if you have the right skill set with you. So constantly upskill yourself to ensure that you're getting the right package. With that being said, I hope this video has been helpful. If there are any specific questions that you want me to take, leave them in the comments below and we will be more than happy to answer. Thank you for watching.